Meow. This fearless caddis is the raddest, has skills of the baddest, magic,
Swinging bodyguard.
for status, practically unmatched, runs all of the gamut, in fact,
He's a reference
games
guy.
and chatting, bent wizardly hatting, questing, stacking, napping, this,
Cat diversified.
witty banter, seeking kitty answers, roll 20 to scamper, tune in,
And enjoy the ride.
Brady, the RPG cat. Brady, the RPG cat.
Ahem. Hello, cats and kittens, felines and felidae, humans and variant humans, and every race, class, and subclass. Welcome to another episode of Brainy the RPG Cat. I didn't schedule myself, or at least I didn't write a schedule for this week. But I did want to give this one a try. I am going to be playing Monster Hunter Wilds, and this is, as you can imagine, a game that is a little bit graphics intensive on my system. So we're going to have to see, how well we're going to be able to do this, and so it would probably be up to me in order to play through the intro a little bit so that I would actually be able to see whether or not this is working. And, well, it's also the fact that, I do admit I have kind of fallen off a little bit when it comes to, I would say, doing some streams over the next week, so I do have to motivate at this point. I do have to do some things that I believe is going to help me to, get back to doing regular streaming. So yeah, I'm definitely here so I can play my game and then just kind of help myself with that opportunity as well. See, right now I'm just hearing very little audio. So I've just been adjusting the audio a little bit so that I can be able to, yeah. So I think I've got everything. Yeah, all right. So, all right, well, here we go. For better or worse, this is my playthrough of Monster Hunter Wilds. Cutscene, glorious cutscene. We are running. There are boulders. There is a large kind of turtle griffin thing that is definitely coming after us. That it is. It is the awful, dangerous How are we doing on subtitle? I've got quite a bit of, yeah, just graphics and things, so maybe I should actually play this in English dub language as well. Secure a team of monster hunters with attitudes. Yeah, go into the hole. Get in the hole, Nato. Hey, don't leave me. Particularly dangling off of a high cliffside. You probably don't want to leave me doing that. The Forbidden Lands. A region split off from civilization over 1,000 years ago, and is thought to be deserted ever since. Begin observation log of the East-West buffer zone. Weather is fair. Increments are non-existent. Doth tade is present. Large monsters. We are relatively, yeah, bereft of large monsters. There are a number of native birds. Hey, somebody is in trouble. He didn't get very far after falling off of the cliff, it seems. It can't be. There is a child. Turn him over. Make sure he doesn't swallow his tongue. You don't understand what he's saying, so it's a good thing that the subtitles are on for all of us. Well, they're habited. Here goes our initial research. Well, it's a good thing that we're here to do more. Oh, look, it's the title. It's very tiny, which leads me to believe that they're going to put a much bigger one up in a minute. Probably after this coming entry. Okay, so time to do our customization. Of course, you know, my Palico design is very important to me, but okay, create a new face, create a new face, create a new face. No. Let's see. See, how much can we actually customize this? You know what had a really good customizer? Street Fighter had a really good customizer. You know, just for a change of pace, maybe I will do female Monster Hunter in this one. Appearance reset. Voice. All right. I think they alternate the male and the female ones. All right. Bearing, graceful, or confident. Clothing, innerwear. I mean, who would go out wearing this little in uncharted territory? Oh, we can always just go ahead and turn our long johns bright red if we so choose. All right. See, hold the left trigger, right trigger to change the color wheel. Something a little bit more like that. Secondary colors. Let me see. We decided on that. Make it a little darker. I'm wearing one glove, and I don't quite know why. Or a hair base color. Well, okay, it's turned all the way to black at the moment. Or am I only doing the highlights right now? It looks like I'm only doing the highlights right now. All right. All right. Hue, saturation. Oh yeah, we need a deeper than usual saturation. That's how you get the full color. Brightness. Sheesh. This went down and this went down. I think my entire hue changed as well. Might as well use a preset. Yeah, we'll go with that. Hair accent color. I don't think we even really saw that much when it came to the accents on this hairdo. All right. We have to lower the saturation on that. No, I honestly think it's going to stay that way. Doesn't even matter if I leave it in the pink zone. All right. Skin color. A bit darker. Eyebrows. Maybe leave them black. Eyelashes. Well, then iris color. Okay, leave the sclera. Ooh, you can change your teeth. Probably not like from a dark, you know, you're to raise the brightness up on that. I think I did the opposite. I think I turned them completely black. All right. Beards, mustaches. Makeup. Say, fancy myself a little bit more of an Autumn year. right. Don't do that. That just leaving it at the same color. They sure are picky when it comes to color, chest, arms, legs. Alright. Anything else? Undershirt, tights, any, I could change, beard. Try to see if there was anything else as far as, like, tattoos, face paint, or things like that, but maybe that's... Maybe that's standard. Oh, actually, there is differences in face paint designs. Let me try to see if I can, yeah, do something a little bit more interesting. Just do a little bit more face randomization. I think that's about the same. Starting armor choice. Leather. Hope. Chainmail. You know, I think I just like the Hope armor a bit better. Alright. Save this to a slot. And then palicos. This is the most important part, of course. We get to design the cat. Alright. They're all perfect. As cats frequently are. Interesting. Feline language, yes. That's only like 2 types of cat voices. All right. This the belly design? I think it is. All right. Markings? What kind of markings? Yeah, I'll just leave it at black. Alright. There we go. Okay, my hunter and my palico. Oh, you know, I might have been able to change their outfit as well. Let's see. No, I guess not. They're just wearing that great big parka in the middle of the desert. All right. How far are we into this? Like 22 minutes into this stream, and we've successfully created our character. We're getting a little bit quicker at this. We kind of made a little mistake when it came to that. There were people that we abandoned 1,000 years ago. It's ancient, it's new, it's more than likely exclusive to this version of the game. A new, unexpected monster. You know, the funniest thing about all this is my mind keeps going back to when I was playing Yakuza Like a Dragon. I don't know why. Maybe just similarity in use of the Unreal Engine, something like that. Sandworms! Of course, yeah, a place like this would have sandworms. Oh, well, you know, there's more people who are running for their lives out here. And have been running for their lives for some 1,000 years at this point.
あれで近づこう。できるのですか？やってみる。
Wah! Looks like I'm gonna have to jump.
いやー、やったな。
Okay, I actually have control of something. Not exactly. Okay, I wanted to change everything back to English. Where do I do that? Audio. Feline language. PC specs. Wow, this is all just playing out automatically as I'm doing this, isn't it? I don't get to pause, it just runs in the background. Game settings. Yeah, you don't know what to do. That makes two of us. Borderless window. How do I change language? Alright. Horizontal camera speed. Should be game settings, shouldn't it? Oh, there's a lot more options than I think there are. There are like 3 sheets of options. Well, can I do that in audio? Closed captions. I still feel like it should be audio. Is anything here going to say English? I don't know. So Okay, well, I'm probably just not going to be able to switch back in English while still doing the tutorial, I suppose. Have a good night, Queen Vampiress. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. Alright. See what an exciting game this is? I mean, other than the fact that I've been adjusting settings this whole time, and everything seems as though it's been playing itself. At least in this situation, the person who is talking to me the most is my Palico. Oh, I knew I was missing something. We just keep picking up kids everywhere we go. No parents to be found.
安心して心配ないよ。驚いた。本当に人がいるとは。
Yeah, we already established. Yeah, okay, there are people here. Where they're probably in pretty grave danger.
お兄ちゃん、私セクレトであいつが来て、でもお兄ちゃん、あいつってさっきたくさんいたやつかな。お兄ちゃんはどうしたのかな。私を逃がして一人で。まずくない？
お兄さんはどこに？
セクレト、お兄ちゃんの匂いを覚えてる。
行こう。
ええ、皆さんはベースキャンプの場所を。
わかった。でも助けが必要なら呼んで。
二人のことは任せてよ。必要なものは置いてくから。
行こう。
お願い、この人をお兄ちゃんのところに連れてって。
頼む。
行こっか。じゃあ見つけてくるね。
She has like a little plushie dangling off of her belt.
はーい、 のため準備していきましょう。
Yeah, all right. So what was I not able to see in the midst of all that hubbub? Well, I still can't find it. It's gonna drive me nuts all evening. Well, I already knew I wasn't going to be doing this too seriously. Communication, like member communication, chat log. Seem like options again. Why is English so hard to find in this great big pile of controls? It should be game settings. Unless they put it in audio. Well, I have no idea.
そうそう。
Oh gee, what weapon am I going to pick?
了解しました。
Do. I'm going to pick the hammer.
武器の感触を確かめたら出発しましょうか。
Basic combo, Y 3 times. Feels like it always has. Alright. I know the drill.
セクレトで匂いを見ましょう。セクレトはとても賢いですね。匂いを嗅ぎ分けて自ら目的地に向かうだなんて。今のは。
Alright. Up we go. Into the mouth of a very dubious looking cave.
あそこに。
In search of victims. More likely, yeah, still left alive by the monsters, because we can't have that in a teen to adult rated title. Chata Cabra. That is, it is a monster that eats chatas. I'm not sure that we know what a chata is. Yeah, let's get out of here. Save yourselves. It'll make us saving you a lot easier to do. Well, that stinks.
こちらに急いで。
Alright, we have met the enemy and we now seek to hit it with a hammer. Oh, I know it's targeting me. Am I targeting it? Is that the question? Charge your hammer by holding the right trigger. Okay, it's done.
砥石を使わなくては。
Yeah, we should actually be running for our lives at this point. There we go. Say, what, left bumper. Yeah, left bumper activates this mode, and then yeah, getting slightly back to all of this. And then to use a stone, I press X. I continue not to understand why it is so required of me to sharpen a hammer, but I suppose let's keep it fair for everybody using all sorts of different kinds of weapons. Repeatedly attack the same part of a monster to open a wound. Alright. Ooh, that was a good one. Oh, look at it run away. Okay, that button still works.
このまま任務に取り掛かってください。
My quest. Slay the Chatacabra. Which I've been trying to do this whole time. Okay, I don't see where the flare is. Well. Pretty sure I'm just gonna end up hitting this thing with a hammer some more. All these bugs are gonna get on the game. All right. Okay, it's not fun being eaten by very large insects. Okay, which way did it go? What, did you just come here to get dead? Or just to play dead? Well, it doesn't matter, because now you actually are dead. Yeah, alright. If I hold down the start button, it will end. No, if I hold on the select button, it will end. And I'm not playing with multiple people, so yeah. Let's just go ahead. Let's take care of that. All right.
申し遅れました。私たちは
待ってください。何が起きて、まさかあなたたちが。
Well, of course I did it. I have a big hammer.
実は妹さんからあなたのことを伺いました。
妹はどこに？
我々が保護しています。
一緒に来ていただけますか？
ここだよ。
すぐに分かった？
ええ、信号弾の通りでした。
Aw, she's got a cute palico. It's like a Himalayan.
ご無事で。こちらに。
お疲れ。
おかえり。早かったな。
妹さんはあっちですよ。
早く行ってあげて。
風も防げますね。
ガリアードとしては申し分ないよ。
ちゃんと手当てしたんだ。
さあ、
手は多い方がね。だからゾロゾロゾロゾロたくさん来すぎ。ほら手当て私たちでできるから。
ノロ。
話はうちのハンターが聞いとくから。
There will be no letting of blood today.
ほらほら、あちらに戻って。
さっきはすみませんでした。助けてもらったのにわけがわからなくなっちゃって。本当にありがとう。
ありがとう。
イサイです。近くの村に住んでいます。
ナナです。アルマと申します。西のすごく遠くから来ました。探し物があって皆で旅をしています。
あの場で一体何が？
妹とセクレトに乗る練習中だったんです。僕が行けなかった。油断していて。
I don't know why we need an investigation, but well, it looks like we're running one.
でも足を滑らせて落ちてしまったんです。ところであなたたちは
先ほどは驚かせてしまって申し訳ありません。
一体何をやったんですか？その道具も人に扱えるものとはとても思えない。
私たちの故郷では大きな生物から人々を守るためにこうした道具を使うんです。もちろん決して人には向けてはならない決まりの上で、そしてこれを持つには許可が必要で。
I wield this hammer with a license and a strong sense of authority. This is my hammer.
そのおかげで
There are many like it, but this one is mine.
とりあえずお二人の怪我の手当てをしませんか？
Well, I guess that takes care of the tutorial. Okay, so she's my smithy. Maybe she can make something out of the frog parts that I just got.
ナタとあの子のことをありがとう。それと武器も。
何言ってんの？どうってことないよ。どう？私の仕事。まあ私らはさても立派な早速何か
All right.
気になるもの。
Forge and upgrade armor. All right. See, the only two monsters that we've managed to see this whole time. Bone Helm, Bone Mail.
これでいい？
Yeah, let's definitely get ourselves a new chest armor. Always probably the first thing that you should get in the Monster Hunter game. I'm more than a little concerned that, you know, she's wearing very little clothing and yet she is working with a forge that shoots off a bunch of sparks. What do I want? The mask helm? Or do I want the helm? I guess I'm going to, you know, I started with a, I guess I started with a mask. I'm going to continue to wear a mask. Alright. Mail. It's a different kind of mail. Do I like these braces or do I like these braces? Well, if I get the opportunity to, I'm just going to continue to just, yeah, wear the mismatched ones. Alright. Say some other things I can get bone mail. I can get chain mail. Leather. Well, hope that's what I was wearing at default. Is there literally any way at all I can manage to get a hammer upgrade here? I mean, it's got some extra tusks and stuff on it. Let's see what else is possible in the upgrade list. Nothing. Nothing. I just really just... It seems like bone is possible, but I still think I need more materials for it.
それにしても実は今サージョ何か昔ちょっとそれを
Alright.
みんな揃っ
これはこれ君の噂はよろしくよろしくそう武器の扱いを確か夢からさ
よう鳥の隊何か入りようかはずなんだ何しろサポそろそろ
Say, soon I will be able to buy from the shop, but not just right now.
みんな揃ってる？
鳥の隊います。
星の隊赤の隊銅の隊鉄の隊ここに
物資補給学者先生とにかくいます
よしまずは何より成果の共有だ鳥の隊ハンターが見事やってくれた
早速人にも会えたね。
では当面やることをまとめてみましょう。私たちの目的は森人の救助および森人の里を襲撃した白の護衛の発見です。ですがナタが使った地下道はすでに崩落。里の場所は分かりません。
地下はどれぐらいの距離を歩いた？
何日も歩きました。同 同じ景色ばかりで方角を覚えていません。
手分けして広く探すのが良さそうだな。
それなんだが、サポート部隊の到着が遅れている。本格的な調査は少し待ってほしいんだ。
了解。異議なし。
禁足地調査計画が発足してから幾年ようやく始まったね。
よろしくお願いします。
そんなに気使うなって。頑張ろうな。
私たちはあの二人を村までお送りしてきます。道中危険ですから。それはいいですね。森人の情報をもらでは出発の前に私たちのテントで準備しましょうか。
なあ、蜂蜜の在庫が少ないんだけど、誰か協力頼めないか？
どうした？そんなに足りないの？っていうか、サポート部隊っていつ着くんだろう。
Alright. Those are all my options.
傷の具合はいかがですか？あ、こちらです。
Alright.
出発できますか？わかりました。
Oh, actually, yeah, this is where I was supposed to be going. Alright.
二人を村まで。
ありがとうございます。
では、蜂蜜が足りないという話は聞きました。
それでしたら
それはた。
じゃあ行きましょう。ではとっておきの場所に案内します。
僕はここにいます。みんな気をつけてね。
二人の村はこの近くに？
少し離れた場所です。セクレトの足ならすぐ。
You need to get back to used to just grabbing items off of the side of the road everywhere we go.
こいつがいればモンスターからも逃げられるんですよ。賢いし、匂いを覚えるのは得意だし、僕たちにとって本当に大切な存在で。
私も早く隠れたまりになりたいんだ。
この辺りはフルグライト鉱石が多いんですね。谷全体がそれでできているような。
ハザオト石のことかな。
綺麗な呼び名ですね。なぜそう呼ばれているのですか？
村に来ていただければきっとわかりますよ。
おお、これは。
気をつけてくださいね。
A left trigger.
これほどのケラトノスの群れは聞いたことがありません。それはオスですね。一頭のオスと多くのメスで群れを作るんですよ。
All right.
Eh? そうですか。僕らは風吹き山って呼んでます。
確かに何とも言えない形。
着きました。ここです。
ありがとうございます。
こちらですよ。
気をつけて。
And 3.
これだけあれば十分ですね。
ええ、こちらです。しまった。水汲みのことをすっかり忘れてた。
忘れてたね。
So we'll forgive you for not drawing water. Because, yeah, you were fighting for your life back there.
とんでもない。そんなことより、皆さんには僕からのお礼を受けてもらわないと。
緊張してきました。私たちは外のものですから、村の皆さんに失礼のないようにしないといけませんね。
そうだな。気をつけないと。
どうでしょう。こちらの地域に獣人族がいるかどうかは判明していませんしね。
Still riding on the Yoshi. Ah, wah, 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 wah. Well, that didn't take any time at all. They obviously do not know what to do with me.
遅くなっちゃって。無事だったか。何かあったのか。オーガエルに会って危なかったところをこの方たちに助けてもらったんだ。
はじめまして。私たちは
二人が世話になった。感謝申し上げる。だが今は時期も時期。ここにはあまり近づかぬよう願いたい。
いや、でも俺を。
それとセクレトは我々にとって貴重なもの。お分かりと思うが。
大変長らくお借りしました。
ありがとう。
では失礼いたします。
Well, now we gotta go back on foot.
気づきました？門番の方。イサイさんも武器を見たことがなさそうでした。何？
Up. Yeah, those big guys back there, they're starting to stampede. Okay, we gotta go on a bug hunt. Guild gives me a special authorization to crush bugs with a hammer. Ew. He's like a big honey badger. Well, hopefully he got what he came for.
巨大な牙に鋭い爪。おそらくは。
それにしてもあの村不思議ですね。どうやって大型モンスターの侵入を阻止しているんでしょう。
It's a good question. How do the locals do anything about monsters when they're not armed?
あと少し。
人の足のなんともどかしきよ。無事に戻れましたね。お疲れ様でした。考えることは山ほどありますが、とりあえず物資補給係に蜂蜜を届けましょうか。
行ってこよう。
All right. Hey, Jack, the store guy. I don't know why, but the overhead just seems to be a little bit harder to read than it was in the other Monster Hunter game that I play all the time. Oh, what was that one called? I'll get used to it over a while, after a while, probably.
頼まれた品を持ってきた。
蜂蜜じゃないか。助かった。こいつは回復薬の効果を。サポート部隊の到着が遅れていてな。奴らも近くまで来ているとは思う。ともあれ、品揃えでも見。
All right. I don't know how many antidotes I should be carrying, but 5 are just 300, so yeah, I'll carry that much. Say some meat rations. I don't think I'm ready for bombs and traps just yet. All right. Hey, Gemma. Are you gonna make me some stuff with all of those bug carapaces that I hunted? All right. Hang on a second. Hope Hammer 1, Hope Hammer 2. I don't think I'm ready for the next one in the tree just yet. Alright. But is this the one I'm carrying at the moment? That's what I need to know. I need a Chatacabra jaw in order to make the Chata pattern hammer. Alright. Anything new from this list? All the, you know, pretty standard stuff. I kind of like the goggles, I'm not gonna lie. Alright. I am perfectly equipped to get new orb because I have a hammer. Oh, emergency flare. Yeah, of course that's what happened. I have to do this on foot. I probably should have, like, deployed a grappling hook or something like that. I just did that instead. Probably getting attacked by that big ugly badger thing that we saw earlier. Here I come to save the day. Well, now here's a way to scare a bunch of cats. Pretty sure that meat is pretty well done at this point. Why don't the cats put the meat down? Okay, well, it looks like we requisitioned some. Okay, he's pretty different looking. He's like a rooster raptor. Well, there goes the meat. Oh, nope, I take that back. Meat is still in our court. Web mattress. If one of these buttons is supposed to hitch onto the thing. Certainly a hale and hearty one. Yeah, where are my potions? That's useful. Trying very hard to sit on me. Alright. Good blow. And this is probably the reason that I most often use Hammer, because I need to be able to do hit stun. Alright. He's trying to get me with his butt. Now he's trying to get me with his pecker. Okay, weapon is a little bit worn. Yep, over here, big burly bully boy. Ow. Okay, the wee lizards have to get in all of this. Don't you give me that. You've been attacking me this whole time, now you're gonna act all wounded? Who needs help? It's just a chicken raptor. I'm pretty sure I can take care of it all on my own. Oh, now that is a way to do a stun hit. I can't promise you that there's going to be a lot of that during this episode. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Okay, I think I might need that sharpen again. Get that wound. It's getting away. Ooh, okay. I looked down for the count, but unfortunately it was not. Okay, that takes care of him. Bet it tastes just like chicken. Okay, trying to... These things have bits on them that can shoot fire. Which is, yeah, a very useful thing to have. Alright. Alright.
一度戻ろう。
ところで、なぜこちらに？
実はこいつらをあなた方に託そうと思って連れて行ってやってくれませんか？
I mean, yeah, but if it's still okay with your village...
セクレトはあなた方の大切な。
だからこそです。あなた以上に。
I've never met more capable and deserving writers. Which is, you know, really convenient when you're the main characters of this whole story.
武器をもう一つ運べるようにしてみたんだ。
ありがとう。
それから皆さんを僕の家に招きたいんですが、どうですかね。僕のおばあ
Well, we kind of tried to.
しなきゃいけないよ。今ならザトウがいないからいい機会だと。
ありがとうございます。
よかった。では後で声をかけてください。
You know, he's such a generous and good-natured person.
皆さんがあなたを探していましたよ。
So are we back at base camp? Yeah, I didn't even think we were going to make a stop. Alright. Yeah, I need to come back so that I can turn some of this monster junk I picked up into some new armor. Alright. Say any potential chicken additions to my hammer. Let's see. So yeah, upgrade material. Get a bit of an upgrade to my standard. Okay, so where else was I? Okay, so armor, of course. Everything can be made into armor. Very fancy. Of course it would be, because it's mostly made out of feathers. Greaves. I don't think, yeah, I don't have anything to make greaves out of the other one yet. I always want a whole new wardrobe every time I slay something. It ain't in the cards, me. I only have so many materials. Hey, not bad looking. Not bad looking at all. Unfortunately, I do think that was the only thing that I could get. You know, the helm is very nice looking too, because it's really just a musketeer's hat. Alright, well, we're going to have to stick with this for now. Alright. Oh boy, best part of every Monster Hunter game. We can now barbecue. Alright. Join a squad. I don't know anybody who has this game just yet. Is that more likely? Most likely, when I join the small critters into some future play-alongs, maybe they'll want to play this. I was lucky enough in order to get this at $30. I'm pretty sure that Steam summer sale is coming in about a week or two, and I will bet dollars to donuts it's going to be even cheaper during that. But I guess I just picked the price that I decided to buy it at. Say, of course, you know, somebody from another culture who has yet to discover cheese is bound to decide that it is the most delicious thing in the whole wide world. Okay, which way is the researcher? Seems to be all the way up here. Suddenly I've lost my ability in order to climb up places. Yep, you slay the monsters, we research them. That's the deal. All right. So, let me take a minute to check something here. Who might be right here? All right, well, I'm enjoying myself. I think I'll go on at least one more quest. Okay, where did Isai go? There he is. Yep, let's head to your village. And hope that by the time that we get there, it does not get attacked by some kind of horrible, hideous monster that I may be forced to hit several dozen times with my big hammer. So, you know, I do appreciate that this Monster Hunter is a little bit more open world than the other ones that I played. We're not just dealing with maps, we're dealing with a big map that has lots of locations, and it reminds me quite a bit of the MMOs that I used to play. Well, actually don't, because the Emperor doesn't seem to like us very much. Well, these people take the stuff that we typically use in order to forge weapons, and they turn it into wind chimes, and the monsters tend to dislike the noise. That is the solution to that little puzzle right there. Okay, we get to free roam about here a little bit. Say, Amone, the woman carrying the fire. Milk drops. It's people. Campfire fuel is made of people. Hello.
よく来たね。話があるならそこにお座りなさい。
I get to sit here.
こんにちは。族長さんはいらっしゃいますか？ああ。さあ、お入り。あの子たちを助けてくれたんだってね。ありがとう。無事でよかったです。お招きいただき嬉しく思います。手厚くもてなしたいが、砂嵐の時期が迫りつつある。我々は今からそれに備えねばならん。この地の嵐は生きていてな、無限の雷を生み吹きすさぶ手に負えぬ獣なのだ。あんた方も
The sand tides occur, which means it's more than likely that there is a great big monster that is responsible for all of these great big sandstorms.
ご存知ありませんか？私たちは彼の故郷を探しているんです。
You know, odds are, because this is Monster Hunter, and everything has to be caused by a monster.
しかし、あんたのようなお子がなぜ故郷を？いや、事情があろう。すまなんだな。いいえ、ありがとうございます。お邪魔しました。
All right, well, visiting time hours are over.
準備ができました。どうぞ僕の家に。入ってください。
ようこそ。こんにちは。遠く西から来たものです。探し物があって皆で旅をしています。
この子たちが助けてもらったと。本当に何と言ってよいのやら。
いらっしゃい。
どうぞ座って。
改めてお招きいただき感謝します。
感謝しているのはこっちです。たくさん食べていってください。
Bread and beans, just what I wanted.
おいしそう。ありがとうございます。
君も我が身も同じのの。風の心の豊のすべてを。さあ、遠慮しないで。
さあさあ、いただこう。
Why does the food in this game always have to look so good? It's late, and this is probably going to inspire me to raid the fridge after I get offline.
麦の一種ですか？
ええ、豆ともすごく合うんですよ。
どうぞ。
ありがとう。
安心する味。
You know, he's got a very sensitive tongue, so he really does have to blow on the soup. Yay! Free meal effects. We don't get the ones at base camp yet, but we get these.
皆さんお忙しそうでしたのに。
いえいえ、お招きできて本当によかった。
あのまま別れたのが気になったんです。
中君はお家を探しているんだってね。ずっと頑張っているんだね。
森人という一族です。ご存知ありませんでしょうか？
ごめんね。何も知らなくてね。悔しいよ。
We never venture to the land that is beyond the rock that almost crushed a small child. That sounds like it might offhandedly be a bad place to visit.
でもきっと大丈夫。
もうすぐここに砂嵐が。
しばらく先ですね。それまでにいろいろ備えないといけないんです。
風だけじゃなく雷もすごいと聞きました。大変ですね。
ええ、まあでも砂嵐が来ないと困るから。
来たら困るじゃなくて？
だって砂嵐の後は大地が蘇るから。辺り一面うわーっと。
あの荒れ地がですか？
ええ、待ちに待った実りの時期なんですよ。
So when the great sacred beast goes through the sandstorm, then he brings upon the new fertile ground for which they'll be able to plant new things.
森にいるんだけどな。
森があるのですか？
ええ、川を遡って草地を越えた先に。最近は土砂熊をよく見たり、外に出した家畜が襲われたりといろいろあるけど、村には鳴子がありますし。
でもそれだけじゃ不安じゃない？
この地には土砂熊よりももっとずっと恐ろしい存在がいて、風音石が触れ合う音はそいつが出す音にそっくりなんです。
それでモンスターが村に入り込まないのですね。それではそろそろおいとましましょう。今日は本当にありがとうございました。
もっとゆっくりしていっても。
砂嵐への備えもあるでしょうし、これ以上は。ごちそうさま。すっごく美味しかった。
ありがとう。
ごちそうさまでした。
Though a hungry lion hunts best, a palico runs on his stomach.
さて、これからですが。
森に向かおう。
土砂熊ですよね。私も気になりました。万が一もありますし。
These people believe very strongly in the myths and the legends surrounding the monsters that are in every biome within these wilds. So naturally, the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to hunt monsters like crazy and put an end to all of this superstition. Alright, so I think this is actually probably be a good place in order to end stream for tonight. As I was mostly doing this for a... I was mostly doing this to make sure that this ran well for... Oh, hello, Reaper is here. You're going to get me. Oh, are you going to get me? Are you prepared in order to, oh, yeah. You're going to inundate me with all of my memes. That is the way that you... Oh, okay. I sat on my keys. Or rather, my keys sat on me. There's the next one. I smell burnt ozone. Judo Kame says, I didn't know you play Monster Hunter. We should play sometimes. Oh, absolutely. You know, I was just saying offhandedly, you know, I'm joining this new stream team, the small critters, and more than likely, one of them has to be a Monster Hunter player. So, yeah, this might be good for a shout-out at this point. You know, go check out Judo Kame. Well, once upon a time, he was this fellow over here with a mask, but now he is a gee whiz, Okay, well, there was an attempt in order to do a shout-out there. Yeah, that's an old clip. I've got lots of old clips myself. And, well, also Reaper is here. Let's give them a shout-out. Because I have to remind myself the very next time I do go over to watch your stream that I should make a few clips so that you get to duly appreciate in the clip shoutouts that are happening here. So, where was I? Oh, yes. I was trying to save my game. Let's see. There we are. And then I'll go ahead and quit for now. You played Demo the other day. Which one was Demo? Do I understand what Demo is? Oh, that quit the desktop. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, folks. Well, that is the end of tonight's stream. Is that I was mostly using this, just to make absolutely certain that Monster Hunter Wild is actually going to run pretty well while I'm streaming. And it runs pretty well on my streaming, so you could probably look for it to join the standard lineup coming up in the upcoming weeks right here on twitch.tv/BrainyTheRPGCat. But I digress. Let's go over and let's see who we would like to raid right now. So my very good buddy and just long-term personal buddy and very close friend of the stream, Pauly B from the 303. He's still streaming right now. Is that he's been working really hard on a musical remix of the Sonic Mania version of the Green Hills zone. So you've been holding off on finishing Worlds. Well, I'm your Huckleberry now. If you did just want somebody else in order to help you with some of those harder missions, then you have my hammer, my good man. All right. So thank you, everybody, once again for tuning in, as that I leave you in the very capable hands of my human friend, Pauly B from the 303. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Remember, BRNY means smart. Nothing is too hard if you use your head. Always be the change that you want to see in the world. Oh, is that like 3 bits donation? I appreciate that a lot, Reaper. You're the best around. Bring you down. You're the best around. No, where was I? Oh, yes. Okay. Thank you, everybody, once again for tuning in. Remember, I've lost my ability to spell. BRAINY means smart. Nothing is too hard if you use your head. Always be the change you want to see in the world. Have a good evening, everybody, and thank you very much for watching.